good everything to you out there. Antagonizer back here with you with a little two-parter that we're going to be doing now that Andromeda has thankfully drawn to a close. We're going to be playing Aviary Attorney. What this is I kind of don't want to explain it for the simple reason that, yeah, you're gonna see. It's a very punny game. So we're gonna give it a play. 2 parts. That's all. Nothing real major. We're gonna do. So let's just dive into it. I hope the audio is working as intended. We will find out when I join the game. So if you're not hearing audio, let me know, please. Especially for the game. There's no music or anything right now. Actually, I can probably check. Not seeing the desktop audio. Bear with me just a moment here. Just making sure that it should be fine there. I don't want the music to be loud. I just things tend to get stricken when it comes to music being too loud. Then all of a sudden you end up with no audio, which is always a fun thing. So let's dive into a brand new game. The Chateau Crinière of Baron Rogouet? I don't know. I don't know French, so that's going to be interesting. A frog has been murdered here. Is that Monsieur Grenouille? Oh mon dieu! Dame Cataline, what have you done? Yeah, I don't think the audio is working as it should. Give me just a moment. Yeah. There we go. Well. Look who finally decided to get up. Haven't you heard what they say about the early bird, Falcon? Ugh, too early for worms. Pass a Cabernet Sauvignon. There'll be time for that later. We got some business to handle first. Business? Bing! A letter arrived while you were sleeping. I haven't opened it yet. Probably just more junk mail. Go ahead, Sparrowson. You may have the honors. Alright. Dear Monsieur Falcon, I'm writing you today because my daughter, Dame Cataline, has been arrested for a crime she did not commit. I'm not even going to try to say that word. I'm going to butcher that. And it'd be horrible for French-U.S. relations if I try and say French words. It's not going to work. She's being held at the prison on charge of murder. No less. Her trial is in 3 days' time. I would be greatly in your debt if you would offer her your legal aid. Yours sincerely, Signor Perditor Guignal of the Guignal Estate. Well, this is quite something. I know! Your first serious client in months! Not just that, the Guignal Estate is well known for its exuberant wealth. Even if we cannot do much for Dame Cataline, his lordship would still reward us handsomely for our efforts. Wow, so I suppose you intend on defending Dame Cataline in court? Nope. I like how I can just be like, yeah, that ain't happening. No son. One moment here, just filling up my tea. Perfect. Got myself some Earl Grey hot. And that is not just a Star Trek reference. That is the actual Star Trek guarantee from the Thinky. I've never said no to this, so I don't know if it's just like, well, nope. We're gonna go no. I want to see what it says. I think not, Sparrowson. The fate of a fat cat bourgeois is none of my concern. Pass the Cabernet Sauvignon already. What? With all respect, Falcon, we've been doing nothing for the past 2 weeks. Anything would be better than another day of thumb twiddling. Still... Come on, let's be productive members of society! They are two well-dressed birds, I must say that. Alright, no! No, I've made up my mind. Okay, fine. Can we at least play some cards to pass the time? The players for Tap, Tarok, or Ciego. I know. There's a game I learned at university called Jacques Noir. Jacques Noir? That sounds dubious. No, it's a real game. Let me tell you how it works. You draw cards in the second close to 21 without going over. That's blackjack. Collect if you want another card, stand if you don't want any more. You're aiming to get close to 21 as possible without going over. Sounds good. Deal me. Wow, you actually have to play cards with him. Go for 21. It's blackjack. Alright, let's see. I got a 2. Oh, hit. 4, 5, 6. Oh, I don't even have to add it. 14. What was on blackjack? 16 or higher, don't hit. 19, stand. Ha! I win. Suck on that, Sparrowson. What do you think? Are you getting the gist of it? Let's play again. Okie dokie. I want to play blackjack one more time. One more time. It's like a mini game from New Vegas. My turn. Look. 9. Hit. 14. Hit. Oh. Alright. What do you think? Are you getting the gist of it? Yeah, I think I got it. Alright, now we can make this interesting. How do you feel about a little wager? Sounds good. What do you have in mind? 1 franc per round? 2? No. I was thinking something else. I'm intrigued. Go on. We play 1 round. If I win, you have to take on Dame Katarine's case. That sounds like quite a hefty wager. What do I get if I win? You win. I've got it. If I win, you must... go on a diet. Aw, don't fat shame him. That's mean. You're mean, Falcon. Take a vow of silence. You know... Go on a diet. Yeah, whatever. You must go on a diet. No chocolate, pastries, or cakes for 1 month. Sweaty. What could possibly get out of me going on a diet? Absolutely nothing. But it'll be immensely satisfying to watch you writhe in hunger as you munch on celery sticks and carrots. You're a cruel bird, Falcon, but we have a deal. Pass me the deck. And before we go further, I thought there was voices. Yeah, there's voices somewhere in this game, I guess. I didn't know that it was... Yeah, all text. Okay. Resume! Pass me the deck. And I am betting that I am going to lose this. Because I think Sparrowson is going to stack the deck against me. Go for 21. My turn, I start with 4. Hit. 11. Hit. 20. Well, looks like I won. How about that? No way. You cheated. You didn't shuffle those cards properly. Let's go again. 2 out of 3. To make the player hate the game. That's my punishment for gambling on a made-up card game, isn't it? Fine. I'll take the case. Excellent. My derriere was getting tired from all sitting around. Oh, but I better file away Senor Demois's letter first. One moment, Falcon. Oh. It's been added to my evidence folder. And there's my evidence. Okay. Can't, like, read more of it, but that's just the letter. So it looks like we're going to be finding a lot more evidence as we move along, yeah? Okay. You can access it any time by clicking on the suitcase symbol. Sorry, it's moving a little bit closer to the microphone. Wouldn't want to lose my wallet. Again, I recall you losing at New Year's party. And at Christmas. Yes, alright, no need to make a list. Falcon has picked up his wallet. I have 20 francs. Cool. Let's make a move. Alright, welcome to the map screen. From here, you can travel to any listed area by clicking on location name or location node. Areas marked with the clock symbol take a whole day to visit. Areas with no symbol can be visited freely. Alright, so it takes a day to move the jail. For my offices. Which it looks like we're taking this road here. Up, over, up, across the bridge, and we're there. Unless we have to enter it in the front, then it's no. Okay. And we zoom in. Ooh, we'll zoom in too. On the zoom in, you can actually see just how incredibly detailed map that is. That's pretty good. Falcon and Spurson step onto the stone-cold foyer of the consigliere? Consigliere? I don't know. Prison. The prison. Sullen-faced guards and visitors linger beneath the medieval archway. Ah, the prison. They say this is the finest prison in the whole of France. The outer wall is impenetrable, the cells are spotless, the guards are well-mannered. What do you want? Quark! Good day, monsieur. I'm here to see Dame Cataline de Miao. I am due to represent her in court. Ah, you're a lawyer? Fine, follow me. I think I'm giving a more British accent than I am French. Oh, that's probably not good. Well, what you waiting for? Keep up. Sigh. Maybe one moment here. My papa hasn't forgotten about me, has he? Aha! I materialized in here. I am the chateau. Dame Catalina de Miao, I presume. You've arrived, the fantastic lawyer, Monsieur Falcon, and his petite assistant, Sparrowson. The lady is knowledgeable. Don't talk like that, Sparrowson. Sorry. My papa told me you would hire only the best lawyers in town. I'm flattered. But they weren't available at such short notice, so he hired the first person in the address directory. Oh. You see, Falcon, I told you listing under Aviary attorney would pay off. Let's get down to business. Dame Cataline, could you fill us in on some details? Your father's letter was a little brief. I can do my best. What is it you want to know? Let's see. What happened on the night of the murder? Who was there that evening, or did you see anything suspicious? Yes, what happened? The murder was foul. What exactly happened on the night of the murder? Oh, let me think. It was Friday evening. Me and my papa had arrived at Chateau Crinier, the home of great Baron Roguel. Hmm. Again, apologize to all of France. My papa spent our evening talking with Monsieur Grenouille and the Baron about business stuff. That sounds suspicious. Business stuff. Well, the three of them own a railway company together. So all through dinner they were talking about company shares and investments, but I don't really understand most of it. But after dinner this man with the camera took a photograph. That was a lot more fun. Sorry, a man with a what took your what? Bing! Camera! It's a very new gadget. A tiny bug sits in a box with a tiny paintbrush, and paints your picture very fast. Ah, I should have got more water. uh, in 10 minutes, poof, you have a perfect picture. Wow, technology is amazing! I don't think the lady's explanation is right, Spousen. Pshaw, let me believe. Still, a camera sounds like a very special device. I'll make a note of it. Welcome sleepy time. How you doing today? Camera has been added to my evidence folder. Please continue, Dame Cataling. So after we had the photograph, I went to the gardens to get some air, and that's when I found the body of Monsieur Grenouille. He was all ripped open. Ah, these voices are killing me. And I'm sure they're probably killing you all too. A housemaid saw me standing over the froggy monsieur and called for help, and then the police arrived. Before I could say anything, I ended up here. It was such a blur. It must have been terrifying. It wasn't so bad. My papa taught me how to be a brave cat. Was there something else you wanted to ask, Monsieur Falcon? Let's see. Who was there? Did you see anything? Well, we know all three business partners were there, a photographer and her. But let's see if anyone else was. Dame Cataline, who attended the banquet that evening? Well, there was me and my papa. My dearest mammon could make it. And there was Baron Roguel, who hosted the dinner, and his housemaid, Colline, I think she was called. Of course, there was Monsieur Grenouille, until he died. And there was Monsieur Robitio de Robinio, the man with the camera, but he was only there for a little while. I think that was all. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Did you see anything suspicious? Damn Cataline, did you see anything suspicious that evening? Suspicious? Like I'm getting my characters mixed up. Like, maybe a guy lurking in the shadows, or a bloodied murder weapon? Monsieur Falcon, I do not believe you are looking for an easy answer. I do believe. Oops. I gotta learn how to read. You got me. I did not see anything, I am afraid. The evening was very normal. The food was delicious. The conversation was boring. It was all very ordinary until the incident. I see. Wait, Falcon! You missed something of huge importance! I did? Damn, Cataline, you said the food was delicious. But you didn't say what the food was! You and your damn stomach. Let me see. We had poached red herring to start, garnished with garlic butter. Go on. Then a marbled steak, served perfectly blood rare. Glorious. Falcon, write this down. What? This can't possibly be relevant to the case. Write it all down. Please. For me. Fine, fine. Red herring has been added to my evidence folder. Oh my. Blood steak has been added to my evidence folder. Sparrowson, remind me not to let you talk to clients on an empty stomach. Come to think of it, I did find it a little strange. We weren't given any cutlery. No cutlery? Even for the steak? Nope. You would think the great Berlin of Chateau Cremier would have glorious silverware, but there was none to be seen. That is a little peculiar. Was there anything else you wanted to know, Monsieur Falcon? No, I think that will be all. So what's the plan now, Falcon? The way I see it, we have two tasks. We should head to Chateau Cremier and try and see the scene of the murder for ourselves. And we should try to track down the supposed photographer, Monsieur Robitio de Robinio. 2 days for 2 tasks. Seems doable. But we should go head back and get some rest first. We have a lot of work ahead of us. Wait, Monsieur Falcon, before you go, you do believe my story, don't you? I believe in justice. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Alright, chat, which one should I choose? Which way should we go here? Do we believe in her? Do we believe in justice? Or do we say nothing? Well, if I don't get an answer, justice, aha. Alright, we believe in justice. Damn, Cataline, I believe that a fair trial can draw the truth from any situation. I believe in justice. That's good to hear. You're not wrong, Falcon, but that's not what the lady needed to hear. You might want to work on being less of a, how to put it, Tuesday put, hold on, I want to know what he just called me. Gotta know. Alright. And what do we do when we don't know what a term means? Bills. Ah! It's a son of a bee. How about that? Yep. Thanks a lot, Sparrowson. You jerk. Oh, okay. If serving justice makes me a fils de pute, then I'll wear that title proudly. Done! Dame Catiline, Monsieur Grenouille, Baron Riguel, I'm saying that horribly wrong. These names are all getting a bit confusing, aren't they? Not particularly. Well, it is for me. I want to start compiling a Facebook so that I can keep track of who everyone is. A what? Oh, it's a Facebook. A collection of people's names, pictures, and descriptions in one easy-to-carry catalog. Sorry. I think I understand. The name could use a little work, though. Starting compiling. Facebook. I literally have a Facebook. These guys, I love this. Oh, I love it. Ah, the dead frog. Grenouille, the froggy businessman who was found murdered. A colleague of Patois and Roguel. We have Cataline de Miao, the elegant bourgeois daughter of Signor Courtois de Moelle, and accused of murdering Monsieur Grenouille. Park, an ill-mannered jailkeeper, seems to feel disgust for criminals and for animals in general. Sparrowson, Falcon's suave and courageous lackey. What a handsome fellow. And J.J. Falcon. I love it. I love every bit of that. And Courtois de Moelle, the wealthy father of Dame Catiline, Courtois, yeah. I can't even say things anymore. My mouth is just... Oh, holy crow, there is a large cast of this game. Okay. You can access the list by clicking on the book symbol. That's good to know. Let's make a move. Alright, so we have a couple days to do... It is January the 4th. Game saves every start of each new day. Perfect. Thank you. But you can also make quick save anytime by selecting save and quit from the pause menu. That is even better. Yeah, cog symbol right up there. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Alright, so... I think we're currently there. No junk mail. Perfect. Let us go check on this photographer, since he's close to town. So this is the studio, the famous photographer. Shall we knock? Wait, there's a note on the door. Ahem. The magnificent and marvelous artist, Monsieur Robinio de Robinio, is currently out on an artistic expedition. He shall return when his muse sees fit. When his muse sees fit? What does that even mean? I think it means he's a pretentious bird brain, but in any case, the artist seems to be out. What should we do now? Let's knock anyway, see if anyone's in there. We should knock anyway. Alright, I don't see the harm. Nope, doesn't look like he's in, Falcon. We should break in. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? Let's break in. No, We should break in. What? Are you serious? Maybe? Monsieur J.J. Falcon, I would have thought that a man of justice like yourself would be against such reckless displays of unlawful barbarism. You're right. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over. It's a brilliant suggestion. Stand back. I'm barging the door down. Then he walks off. Wait, just like that? Shouldn't we discuss this first? What a bird Jesus' name was that? Bird Jesus. You said you wanted to break in. I thought we could find an open window. I didn't think you would turn into a bird-sized cannon. Ball. Well, now we're here. We ought to make the most of it. This place is quite something. It's very swanky. I was going to say ostentatious. That's just swanky talk for swanky. We don't have time for this. The sound of a door being smashed in could be drawing unwanted attention. We should find anything that may help our case and get out. In investigation mode, you're free to examine the scenery of the room. Cool. Click on item interest file to examine in closer detail. Perfect. Had enough, find nothing else to examine. Click X in the top right corner. Alright. So let's start there. I see a bourgeois tigress in profile. I see paints, inks, and dyes. I'm not quite sure what the clear liquid in this bottle is. I could taste test it. You could, but we don't have time for a hospital visit right now, so let's not. There we go. I see a finely dressed dandy fellow upon a horse. This appears to be a photograph of a ladder. Symbolic of climbing towards success, perhaps? Looks more like a stepladder to me. Oh no, we're not getting into that old argument. They've argued about ladders before. I love it. A beautiful picture of a Paris skyline. Given the angle, this must have been taken from Notre Dame Cathedral itself. Hello. Anything down here? Alright, so let's continue in the room. A lighthouse? No, wait. It's a man in a top hat. Actually, if I squint and turn my head sideways... It's a black smudge falcon. This is a tiny photograph of what appears to be a jail cell. That reminds me, how illegal is this? You know, breaking and entering, rifling through a person's belongings. It's cool. We're lawyers. It's cool. We're lawyers. I like that one. It's okay. A recently passed amendment allows for proportionate amounts of property damage in the pursuit of criminal evidence. I don't think that's correct, but your use of legal jargon makes me have faith in your credentials. I love this game. It sounds like you're starting to learn the finer points of the French justice system, Sparrowson. Let's see. Here this is a picture of a fence. It's a fancy photograph. It leaves the viewer defenseless. Out of all the pictures here, I would pick it as my favorite. Oh, the puns! They hurt! Oh. Okay, I'm done. No more fence puns. Oh my. Why can't I go back to those two? A butterfly? Maybe a moth. It's difficult to tell in black and white. Butterfly moth. This is a photograph of a castle somewhere in the countryside. You know, I once had an uncle who fell off a castle rampart while on guard duty. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Did he die? No, he got demoted. I. Ugh, terrible. I love it. I love it all. I love everything about what was just being said. A picture of a sailing ship on a windy day. Well, that's all I had to say about that. And last but not least, hey Falcon, look. What? It's just an easel. No, no, look what's on the easel. There is a horrifying goat thing here. Oh, it's a giraffe, that's why. Oh wow, this must be a copy of the photograph from the evening of the murder. That cat has a really, really fancy top hat. I appreciate that. There's no question about it. I see a housemaid, Dame Cataline, and I think that's Signor Pertois, Cataline's father. So what shall we do? Do we just take this? Let's leave it, because even if we did take it, we couldn't admit it to court that we did take it. Probably not the best thing to do. Yeah, I broke into a house, stole this picture. Let's arrest the guy, if it is end up being him. Let's leave it. Ah, I was right. No, that would be a mistake. Big mistake. Every half-competent lawyer knows that stolen property can't be used as evidence. Still, we've learned some valuable information by seeing this photograph in person. I suppose so. Is there anything else we need to do here? I don't think so. I think we're out of... Oh, chandelier. A chandelier! You should get one of these for the office. I don't have the money for that sort of luxury. And... I think that was it. Yep, that looked to be everything in here. We'll click on the X. I think we're done snooping. Let's get out of here before we draw further attention to ourselves. Sounds good to me. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, mon Dieu! What happened to my door? Some kids did it. Little weasel types. We saw them. Yeah, weasels! They were like, let's break into this art guy's house. And we were like, no, weasels! You can't do that because it would be illegal. And then they were like, we chased them off. That's the important thing. Ah, thank you, I suppose. Let's make a move. Trial day is approaching fast. Ugh, it's getting hard with two high-pitched voices. I gotta remember what voice I use for the artist. Right, let's go. Ah. All my liquids are out of distance from me. Alright, so next place would be the chateau, the scene of the crime. Falcon and Sparrowson enter the courtyard outside Chateau Trinier. People with dirty clothes and gaunt faces linger around the building's shadows. Excusez-moi, messieurs. I don't make a be a pain, but my little girl are sick and starving. See? Aw, she's adorable. I don't know if they're like mice, kangaroos, I don't know what they are. Adorable. I don't suppose you'd happen to have some spare change? I have 20 francs in my wallet. What will I do? You know what? We will give a franc. Here you go. Stay safe, madam. Many thanks to you, messieurs. That was pretty generous of you, Falcon. Times are tough. Making sure a mother and child have something to eat is the least I can do. What am I doing standing here moralizing? Come on, Sparrowson. We've got business to attend to. Step into the pristine wood-paneled foyer of the Chateau Crenier. Wow, look at this place. Baron Roger must be loaded. More than loaded. When it comes to lucrative investments, the Baron is a legend. Factories, chocolate shops, hotels, railroads. The Baron owns a little bit of everything this side of Sinai. Is he here right now? Yes. He's the smug-looking chap with the impressive mane. But we must approach a man of his stature with tact and finesse. Hey, Baron! We'd like a word! How's that? Sparrowson, you have the finesse of an inebriated warthog. You can thank me later. I think I got his attention. And he is a fancy ass lion. Oh my lord. He's holding a cane, top hat, he has a monocle, he has a cigar, he has a bow tie, he has a flower, he has gloves, and he's wearing a fancy vest underneath his pimpin' jacket. I love everything about this lion. Did I hear my name? The great Baron Rogwell, property owner extraordinaire, at your service. This game's gonna kill me. On who might you fellows be? More investigators? No. We're attorneys. Not quite. I am private attorney J.J. Falcon, and this is my associate, Sparrowson. Lawyers, you know you aren't the first to have passed through here today. Oh? Yes, this jumpy, twitchy fellow came by this morning. Asked a bunch of questions, then hopped away before he heard the answers. Most curious. Huh. Do you know who he was, Sparrowson? Perhaps. I have a hutch. Sorry, hunch. We'll be seeing him at the trial. A friend of yours? Something like that. So what may I do for you, messieurs? We're doing some research on Monsieur Grenouille, the frog who was killed here on Friday evening. Of course. Such a tragedy. He was a good friend and a loyal business partner. I suppose you messieurs will be wanting to see the crime scene for yourself? Actually, yes, that would be fantastic. Well, be my guest. You'll find the garden where the murder occurred through the back doors. You may also be interested in the lounge on the second floor, third door to the right. That would be where we gathered for a group photograph prior to the... unfortunate incident. He took a puff of his cigar. Oh, can we see the finished photograph? I'm afraid not. It's to my understanding that a photograph must be developed before it can be viewed. It's a slow process. My own copy of the photograph is to be delivered in 3 days' time. That's no good to us. The trial may be over by then. Nonetheless, we appreciate your hospitality. Thank you, Baron. Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'll be here to see you out when you are done with your investigations. So where should we go first? Alright, so we got 3 places to check out. Let's start with... Let's start with the lounge, because that's where people went before. Yeah, they did the picture, then Caroline went out, found Grenouille in the garden, and then everyone came running out then. So our best bet is just follow the timeline. They ate the food, went to get the picture, found a dead frog. Okay. Let's head to the lounge. Ah, the giraffe. Her head's cut off the top of the screen. Second floor, third door to the right. This must be the room where the photograph was taken. Psst. Hey, Falcon. Did you see that? See what? That housemaid totally just did something shifty. Shifty? I think she just pocketed something from that drawer. You should totally call her out on it. Excuse me, mademoiselle. Yes, are you... Oh man, this voice. Are you two policemen? No, we're private attorneys. My name's J.J. Falcon. And I'm Sparrowson. Oh, how rude of me. My name is Colin DeHart. So, what can I help you, monsieur, today? This is going to be painful for everyone involved in this conversation. We're investigating the murder that took place last week. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions? That's fine. Let me just grab a chair. Like she just came in for a landing. That's better. What was it you wanted to ask? 2 questions. Where is this? Is this where the photograph was taken? Oh, can you already know that? We're looking for the room where the photograph was taken prior to the incident. Would you happen to know whether this is the right room? Oh, yes, you're in the right place. I saw the photography session for myself. Let's see. The cameraman was standing... just about where you're standing, actually, Monsieur Falco. And where is the camera pointed? Right at the clock above the mantelpiece. The Baron insists on using that very location. Now that I'm looking at it, something isn't right about that clock. I know! The painting on it totally clashes with the decor! I was thinking more along obvious lines. The clock has no hands. No, that clock has never had hands in all the years I've worked here. I think Baron Roguel just keeps it around as a conversational piece. Well, we're conversing about it, so I guess it's working. It's a peculiar detail, though. I'll make note of it. Missing clock hands has been added to my evidence folder. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Is there something we should know? You were a little nervous when we came in, because we were police officers. Is there something we ought to know? Anything you need to confess? No. I suppose I'm just a little nervous at... wrong voice, that was my Cataline voice. No, I suppose I'm a little nervous at the drama of last week. Pressure her. Are you sure there isn't anything you're hiding? It's okay to tell us. We're defense attorneys. That means we'll help people get away with criminal acts. Right, and... Wait, what? No! That's an accurate job description, Sparrowson. Isn't? Oh. What do we do then? I'll tell you later. Honestly, messieurs, I have nothing to hide. Was there something else you wanted to ask? That's all. No further questions. Thank you, mademoiselle. You've been a huge help. It's no problem, messieurs. Actually, there is something. I know you two saw me stealing. As you can, and I appreciate you didn't give me a third degree about it. You see, I'm trying to say what development means, and well, never mind, I am rambling. It's no problem, mademoiselle. To be honest, we have a much larger crime to worry about. Although, I should probably ask, I don't suppose you've been stealing anything else? Silverware, perhaps? She's sweaty! You know about that? Yeah, I suppose it was me. I started with a couple of teaspoons. I didn't think the Baron would miss those. Yeah, but well, yeah, I suppose the habit got a little away from me. That's one mystery solved, at least. Aha! Missing silverware has been added to my evidence folder. I would appreciate it if you didn't tell the Baron. He has really been kind, and I would hate to break his trust. I see. So on to next, Big Bird. Alright, so let's head out to the garden as our last thing we're going to be doing today. Dame Caroline has said she found Monsieur Grenouille on the stairs by the fountain, which is probably right there. So this must be the very spot where the murder took place. Hey Falcon, do the crime scene investigation thing. The crime scene investigation thing? You know, yeah. The thing where you go all eagle-eyed and analyze every object in excruciating detail. You mean search for evidence? Yeah, do that! That's not a bad suggestion. It would be the first time the Parisian police have missed something right under their noses. Alright, so let's select. It's a weird horse statue. A horse statue. This one has a goofy face. That reminds me of a joke. A horse walks into a bar, and the barkeep says, "Why the long face? Yes, yes, we've all heard that one." What? No! The barkeep says, "You've got to stop coming in here. You're drinking us under the stable." I think it's time to rein in the horse jokes. My god, the puns. The puns are everywhere. Alright, this horse statue. Another beautifully made horse statue. You know, my uncle once had a horse that refused to eat hay. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yep, eventually we realized that it was just filling up on horse divorce. Ah, ah, ah. Oh my, the puns, the puns. The Rapunzel. Oh, terrible. A finely crafted horse statue. The mane almost looks lifelike. Would you say it behooves you to stroke it? No, no, I would not. The Baron certainly likes his horse statues. I don't mind the horse statues. Those little cherub people freak me out. Babies should be waddling, not attempting side saddle horseback riding. That's true. Can't argue with that logic. What else we got here? We got to look at. I think it's just the fountains left. This fountain is finely crafted. It's solid, carved marble. That can't have been cheap. I see nothing but water in the bottom of the lower basin. It's a shame we can't see inside the upper basin from here. That'd be a perfect place to quickly stash a murder weapon. Oh, that's actually not a terrible line of reasoning. We ought to wade in and take a closer look, just to be sure. Yeah, I suppose we should. Oh, I apologize. I wasn't being direct enough. What I meant to say was, Sparrowson, go wade into the fountain and take a closer look inside the upper basin. It's funny. Me? No way! If you want to go waddling, do it yourself. I'm a respectable lawyer. You can't expect me to roll up my trousers and paddle around a fountain like a duck in a lake. Yeah, well, you don't pay me enough to justify getting my sweet threads wet. Look, there's only one reasonable way to settle this. We'll flip for it. Flip for it? Yep, I'll flip this one free coin, you call the outcome, get it wrong, and you go for a swim. So what'll it be? Heads or tails? Napoleon's face or plant squiggles? Put it all on heads. Don't let me down, old emperor. Here I go. It's tails. Roll up your pantaloons, Falcon. You're going for a swim. Ah, fine. Hold my shoes. Falcon really should learn how to spot a rigged coin flip. I almost feel bad for cheating. Almost. He's all dumpy. You're back. Had a good swim? No. I'm a bird, not a fish. But I did find a mystery item in the upper basin. It's no murder weapon, though. What is this? It's brown and sticky. And it smells weird. Don't tell me you picked up a very wet cigar butt? Possibly belonging to the Baron? Correct. Well, that should be surprising. It is his house, after all. I'll stash it in the evidence folder, just in case. Cigar butt has been added to my evidence folder. Is there anything else we need to do here? I don't think there was. Aha! Yes, there was. Dried blood on the staircase. This must be where Monsieur Grenouille died. Do you see any bloody footprints? Oh, or maybe a name scrawled in blood, written in the frogs, with the frog's last breath. Wishful thinking. All I'm seeing here is a big sticky puddle. There's nothing to indicate the body was moved or the frog left a last-minute clue. All I can make out from this bloody mess is that Monsieur Grenouille was attacked and killed on the staircase. And let's just make sure there was nothing else. I don't think there was anything else here to click on, but you never know. Just give it a big old scan here. Alright, I think we can exit that mode. I think we're done here. Good call, but are you sure you don't want to take another dip? We still have time. Don't push your luck. Alright, we did the garden, we did the lounge, back to the main hall. Did you messieurs have a good look around? I trust everything was in order? We had a good look. Thank you, Baron. We actually have some questions for you. Please, ask away. I have nothing to hide. What happened on the night of your murder? Baron, I'd like to ask you what your activities on the night of the murder. Oh, am I in trouble? Well, no, nothing like that. We're just gathering the full picture. I see. Well, let me think. The guests arrived at 5 o'clock. We all sat down for dinner. It is very hall at 6. That pot went magnificently. The photographer arrived at 7 o'clock, but it wasn't until 7:30 that we had our picture taken. And my housemaid discovered the crime scene soon after that. I see. Is there something else I can help you with, messieurs with? Ooh, do I want to rat out the housemaid? No, she's following her dreams. A giraffe can dream, right? We'll be leaving. I think that'll be all, Baron. Thank you very much for your time. It was a pleasure. Have a delightful day, messieurs. Alright. Did you get all the information you needed, Falcon? I hope so. Don't worry. If everything goes wrong in the trial, we can always just wing it. He is so proud of himself for saying that. Look at that. Look at that smug son of a... Oh, terrible. Just terrible. Let's head back to the offices and get some rest. Alright, so, a new day dawns. And I believe that is where we are actually going to call it a part. Let's save and quit here just a moment. But yeah, this was, this is Aviary Attorney. It is a whodunit graphic, little graphic novel here, full of puns. Puns. I love it. I love every bit of it. I wish they did voice work, because at least now I know that for tomorrow I should bring more liquid near me. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. It was a nice little side project that we're doing here to see how this goes. I apologize for my terrible pronunciation of French places, names. I'm thank you for bearing with me. Again, if you like what you saw here, again, it was just a nice little one-off. Give the channel a follow so you get notified every time I go live. I stream Thursdays or Tuesdays, with Wednesday being my day off, usually around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So with that said, I just want to thank you all for watching today. I really do appreciate it. And we'll be back tomorrow with one more installment of of Aviary Attorney, The Adventures of J.J. Falcon. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great rest of your Monday. Hope you enjoy it. Peace out.